I bring love and I bring peace. And I bring kindness and warmth. I love the black people. The black people of my life, my world, they do what they're told. We're honoring Mr. T. Why? I met this man many, many years ago in a 7-Eleven store, and he said, "Give me your money." And of course, this little annoying midget. You were great in that picture, Ricky. I loved you. Gee, Champ, I want to be with you, Champ. Sniffling and whining all over the screen. And Aunt Jillian, you're a lovely woman and gorgeous. And I'm happily married, but my wife is ill. Her body dances and tingles. My wife's body just lays in the bed and goes, bleh. I got an old walrus, but I got to be nice because everything's in her name. Please, don't applaud. Don't applaud. You're not going anyplace doing fraud tricks on your shoulder. What? I'm laughing, and the black guy just rolled you. I'd like you to know this is Nell Carter. I had the pleasure of being a guest star on her show, Give Me a Break. I brought her a lovely gift, and she said, "I'm not talking to you, man. I'm not talking to you." She's a lovely, lovely star. You ask her. I've seen her in her bathrobe in the dressing room, and people go, "I'm being sucked under." And George Peppard, who keeps calling me on the phone saying, "Why is that black guy getting the bigger lines?" Anyway, George isn't jealous, but when you go to bed tonight, try to listen for a clock. Your part, George, is getting smaller and smaller. Tell him what you told me, how you're fed up with the blacks and you don't want them in your neighborhood. But we need the blacks. Without them, there'd be no Olympics. I'll tell you this. That's right. These people are great runners. You put a gun in their can, they can beat a bullet. And Howard Cosell, I say from the bottom of my heart, you're annoying and you should go away.
Say, I slid.
Funniest monologue I've ever heard. Heard you many, many years. Yeah. Tonight was the funniest, so enjoy it. You were really.
Hey,
I was in the green room.
Well, we got a hot
The two
audience.
of us, and one waiter, and some black gentleman was standing there going, "I'm just here to rob you." So what's new besides the competition?
I'll tell you what. I like competition.
I know you.
Yeah.
When you're on 26 years, I mean, where's the challenge?
Gives you a charge.
Yeah, but what do you need a charge? 26 years. Walk away. It's over.
Yeah.
I mean, 26 years. I sat with Ed the other night. He said, how long is he going to keep going like this? He's worried about that little tap dancer on Star Search. Gloria Kowalczyk. 341. Gloria opens up at the Palace in Encino Friday. With a 341. That show is annoying, Ed. I'll tell you. I mean, he came up the hard way. You one day, that guy, Al Mancini, is that his name? I thought he was an Italian football player. He came up, and you and your wife, you sit there, a 4, a 5, a 4.6 for a broad that throws a baton in the air and misses. And then gets a job on this show. Well, he's down to that. After 26 years, you reach. Anyway,
That's why you're here.
that's why I'm here.
You got it.
In fact, I was at the studio gate tonight. It really was. Sit back, you got the job. Anyway, he's leaning forward like, is he going to leave Johnny now? Is he going to leave? If he leaves, you got problems, because I know. Who's going to move all those beer kegs? Anyway, he's got a beautiful house now in Bel Air. Anyway, what can I take from your place? I was there. A shot of champagne. I got to tell you, I went to the gate and I came in.
The gate?
Harry.
What do you mean, the gate? Here.
The gate? No. The gate at San Quentin.
Oh, I see.
What the hell's the matter with you? When you're on
gate.
26 years, you're starting to be like Reagan, huh? That's why he's leaving office. He thinks it's helicopters. I don't know, Sam.
Anyway, you're at the gate.
I was at the gate, and I said, I'm Don Rickles, and the Mexican people, please believe it, a lovable Mexican gentleman. But, you know, he wasn't a scientist. Yeah. And he was by the gate, and I said, I'm Don Rickles. What do you want? What do you want? I said, I'm doing the Tonight Show, and this is my friend Harry. Harry Goins has been with me. Yeah. And he was a black man. That made him nervous.
Yes.
And we're in a Rolls Royce, an old Rolls Royce. It's an old one, you know. And Eric von Stroheim was running on the running board going, we want to go to the show.
That's an old Rolls.
That's an old Rolls. Thanks for jumping in. It helps. Anyway,
like keep my hand in here.
26 years. He always got to jump in, so he was worried about his name on the sign that it don't fade. Sit back. I'll tell you this.
So what did the old Mexican
I get
gentleman
the
say?
feeling he's on an airplane and he found out the left engine's out. So the guy at the gate said to me, you're not on the card. I said, well, just phone the main gate. Hello, main midway. Mr. Rickles, come in. And he stood there for 20 minutes, and finally I had to get out of the car, put on a Mexican hat, and rake his booth. Anyway,
And rake his boots.
Rake his booth.
I heard it.
Hey, everything you say isn't a gem. You've proven that many times.
Apparently, when I introduced you, I said you open tomorrow, Friday in resorts. You don't. You open a week from tomorrow.
No, unless I go by rocket. No, I open Atlantic City a week
on the 20th.
Right.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about that anymore.
I didn't want people to line up there for a whole week.
Well, they do. They start to line up now.
What's it cost to come in and see you now? Is it pretty heavy tab?
Well, heavy buy. I think it's fair. It's about $35 up front, and in the back it's a buck and thank you. No, they have it. They range the theater from
depending on where you sit.
Where you sit, and usually the people in the front are usually those kind of people. And you throw food to them, and they all go, destroy me, call me an idiot.
What's the worst place you ever worked? I mean, when you were
Here.
just starting.
No, boo. Here's your boo.
Boo this,
Anyway, boo this. Now,
the worst place.
that's an Italian expression for how's the family.
The worst place you ever worked when you were coming
I don't
up.
like to say the worst place, because everything is
you don't have to
relative.
name
When I
it.
started out, there were tough places.
Yeah.
And when you made $200 a week, as you talk about Nebraska, you made $100 a week.
Yeah.
That was great. I thought, wow, to pick on people making $100 a week, that's terrific.
You go into a club day for $25.
Yeah, I did. I did a guy called Sam Newgold. He's gone now,
Yeah.
many years. And he used to take me by the window in New York, and he used to go up to Connecticut, to these places with about 8 strip teasers, and you. And all these girls come out with the pasties in those days, and that was wild, you know.
Wow.
And you always had the guy in the front going, today they have no tops, and they lean over and say, you want soup? And the guy goes, I'll take anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll take a bucket of water, whatever you got. I wouldn't say it's the worst place, but it was tough days, because I said, sir, you're a moron. And the guy would get up and go, repeat that again, please. Who's a moron? It's a little humor, sir. How about if I hurt your mother? Anyway, and my mother was in the audience, and I used to take her in the car, and I never saw her again.
You ever been punched?
Once.
Really?
Yeah, no, well, a guy tried to in Montreal, but I always used to hang around and still hang around with people that are very kind. Kind of guys that go, have little blowguns.
Oh, I see.
And, no, I got my man, Harry Goins, that travels with
Yeah.
me. He's not a kid anymore, but he moves fast.
Yeah.
When there's trouble, he tap dances. And, he's one of these black guys that say, trouble, he goes, lullaby, birdland.
Didn't exist.
We just had you, and you were hot since you were born.
Plow furrowing contest, Nebraska.
Pardon me?
Plow furrowing contest. You know what a plow furrowing contest is?
No. I'm a Jew from New York. We don't investigate things like that.
Well, we bought the plows from you.
Oh, I think so.
Anyway.
That was a good one. Hey, sit back. Thing in the Midwest with the trucks, you see on ESPN, they pull the trucks.
No.
Well, with the tractors, when they pull it, well, they have that kind of contest.
No.
Okay. It's called Hurt the Jew and Ask for Trouble.
I understand you're going to appear on
Take your time. When you're on 26 years, sometimes you sit there and go, come on, John, try to remember who you are. Try to remember. Sit back. I'll tell you this.
You're going to be a new... You're going to...
This is a new thing. Since you're on 26 years in the competition, he's suddenly leaning over going, John don't look good. He don't look good. Gee whiz. He don't look good. Oh, he looks wonderful. You'll be on forever. I know you. You don't want to walk away from that kind of money. Dave Tebbutt called me and said, I give him a TV set every year. That's an inside joke, and by your response, you realize that.
Well, why do you do stuff like that?
Because I got news. You get one shot and you go home.
That's it.
But don't worry, Ed. You're going to be big. Eventually, if Johnny retires, are you going to retire?
Certainly.
No, you're not. I know what your wife spends. You are not retired. He's got a wife that just sits up in Bel Air. She was an airline hostess, had nothing. Now she goes, send in another box. Come on, Ed, you're not going to retire. You told me you're waiting for him to take a cab so you can sit there and have Star Search. And Jay Leno's going to be on the highway going, a quarter. How about a quarter?
How long have you been married now, and how does your wife, Barbara, put up with you?
Well, I got news.
Yeah.
We love each other, you know. You've been married. Married.
Yes.
Married.
All right.
But,
You like the way I set this up for you? I'll just feed him and you take the snappers.
Kid, because I know all your wives, you know. And now you're very, very happy. Well, I did. They were all friends of mine, and they're friends of yours. And
Yes.
So you got in court and said, you're going to take what? But, I mean, there's a limit. But now he's happily married, and it's working out
Yes,
real
it
good
is.
for you. And I'm married at 23 years in March. God willing, it'll be 25.
Oh,
Why did you applaud that? Johnny said, why did you applaud 24 years married? How many years you married, Ed?
15.
Yeah, well, but I'll tell you. And Victoria gets up in the morning and goes, he's up. Look at this. He shot a bear and made an outfit.
Thank you.
How are you?
Fine, thank you, Don. Nice
You
to
know
see
what
you.
that is? That's ultra suede.
Oh, good. Well, how long have you had this?
I was waiting for you to sit down.
Oh, I thought it was an arthritis attack. I didn't know.
I always wait for my guests to sit first.
Sit down.
There you are.
Going to strap me in, or can I talk first? Bob Newhart on an airplane. We're up. Every club in town. Buddy Rich is your idol, I understand.
Well, we've made a few rounds.
Yeah, you, Buddy Rich, and all those days. And Ed, you weren't there then. You were in Jersey with your wife saying, want more taffy? And, how's Victoria, your
Fine,
lovely
she's
wife?
fine, thank
She's
you.
got a lovely wife.
Yes,
11.
yes, she does.
She's 11, isn't she? 11 years old. I found her yesterday in the park going, where's my Eddie? Where's my Eddie? I married a nice, conservative, Jewish,
Yes.
lovely girl.
Lovely Barb.
Some 40, whatever. She don't like to bring up the age, but it's starting to show. The neck is starting to hang a little bit. Gets up in the morning with the robe on. Anyway,
But you didn't get married. You're what, 37, 38?
what do you mean I didn't get married?
I mean, you
what
got
am I, a
married.
Mau Mau fighter pilot? Of course I got married.
But you waited till you were 37 or 38.
Of course I want to go through what you did, Your Honor. And I say, is this man unkind? Don't be nervous, guys. I'm between two guys. Hey, but you got to find yourself. See, you came out of Nebraska. You came out of Jersey. You were young, mixed up, confused. I was in heat 24 hours a day. I used to go on the highway and go, I'm lonely. Help me, anybody. A monkey, a dog, a rabbit, anybody, help me.
I remember you back there.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
were
Singers. I always went for
You
singers.
did. I remember the names of some.
That was my big... No, let's not bring up names. That's, you make a little trouble when you bring up names.
Okay.
Because I could bring up a couple of things about you and you'd be in court again.
You
Your
don't
Honor.
Never mind that. I'm not.
Ed's sitting there laughing, going, oh, I hope you don't bring up any names. See, Johnny can handle it better than you. He acts casual here. You folks don't know this man. I tell you about the inside of both these guys. They sit out here like it's blood brothers. Blood brothers. Blood brothers. They love each other. Oh, cochisa, suck wrist. Blood brothers. Then the show's over. See you later, Charlie. But America I keep walking around like I'm lonely. But America doesn't know. These guys, when you work together, you don't see each other that much. Although I heard you went out to see Buddy Rich together.
Yes, we go out occasionally.
I get my, you go out. You called me a few times. You said, don't tell Johnny. Well, Johnny has two groups. You and I have the basic people. He has the A group. He's like Sinatra now.
Oh, yes.
He and Joanna sit with Gregory Peck. Greg? I'll tell Frank about you, though. Sinatra likes you.
Yeah.
I don't, it's a strange thing. You've been in Sinatra's company many times. You've asked your wife, Joanna, to say, introduce me to Frank. And Frank always stood in the corner and went, I want to meet. And Frank doesn't talk like that. That's the guy behind him. Of course, he always has a lot of Italian guys around. I only talk about Sinatra mainly because he's been so very kind to me. You know what he did? Did you get invited to Israel?
Yes.
By Frank?
Yes.
It's on the list. Never figured he was on the... Were you invited?
Yes.
Then what good is the trip?
There are 500 people. These people were invited. They're in the audience.
I thought it was a big deal. Then Frank invited everybody. That's right. Then forget it. Havana, Gila, Havana. No. It'll become a rally, and then we'll have to raise money.
Have you ever...
A good Catholic, the best Catholic in the world, as you are a good Catholic. You trip once in a while, but Sometimes when the priest wanted to hit you with the water, he went, nah, better not. Anyway, I love on Easter when you guys eat those cookies.
Oh, no.
No, don't worry about it. The Almighty laughs. There's a sense of humor.
Yes.
Of course. I'm a Jew. I have nothing to fear. Laugh. I feel like Broderick Crawford in a bad movie. Look at the notes once in a while.
I don't
and find
care
out what
about
the...
them. No, I've
Look at
known you
this.
2 years.
A kidnap. Look at this. The man has fan mail. Dear John, I'm 11. I'm lonely. Help me.
It was a letter I was going to read earlier, and I didn't
This
get around.
night, February 21st, you explain... May I read this?
I have to explain what it's about because
then I'd rather not read it.
rather
It's
serious.
crossed out here like, I'm locked in a cabin, find me.
Gunnery, communication.
Gunnery? No. We didn't have... In those days, as you know, we didn't have radar. There was no radar. Ed, you up?
Yes.
There was no radar.
No radar.
You were a fighter pilot, right?
Yes, sir.
How did they get him in a cockpit?
Are you in, Ed? Come on, Ed. I'm in. Battle stations, I'm in. Let me get the cockpit. Do we hit?
Are we over Guadalcanal? Ed, you're fat, and get out of my life. And he was a guy that was in charge of the deck crew. And he went... All hands, all hands. Put that down close to me. The boom man, the one with the hearing problem. 40 million boom men, we got to get Johnny Ray's uncle. No, come here.
All hands, all hands. All hands are going on.
And the whole crew went, what? You know each other 14 years or more.
At least.
And you started me on this show. And Flip Wilson's the only other guy that had ever said, started on the Carson show. You know, and you hate to get like, thank you, Johnny, thank you. You know, I've thanked you many times, you know. Oh, boy, did I thank you. But you were always a great guy. You always kept saying, did you thank me? And Ed always, good old Ed, always backed it up by saying, did you thank Johnny? And my whole life has been thank you. And now I tell you guys, I don't need you.
You got your own
That's
show,
the old
sailing
joke.
along?
You don't need it. But I got news. You need everybody in this business. But you have signed a $3 million deal to appear here once a week.
No, what do you... No.
And with a clause in if you're moody, maybe. Because Ed told me that. He said, what a deal he's got. Huh? I got to sit on a couch like a moron, and I was a colonel. Shining the old apple, you know. Tell him what you told me, Ed, how you fed up and you want to get your own show. Guy wants to walk out. Speak up, Ed. Let him know it here and now. We are fed up, right, Ed?
Right, Don.
Ed, control yourself. It's a joke, Johnny. Let's get up and do our usual thing, Johnny.
Hey,
we'll tell you later.
did you serve aboard ship when you were in the service?
Yeah, I was on the AGP-13. We did 2 knots an hour. The Japanese at that time came in and went, oh, look at that. And all of us went, to your gun stations. And we went, the other way. No, being...
Did you rise in a rank in this? You went in as a seaman, apprentice seaman.
What are you, with the CIA?
Am
I up on some sort of charges?
I've never talked to you about
No, you never
your,
did. You were
your,
like, all right, let's get
your
down.
service
But may
record.
I ask you in rebuttal what you did, okay? I'll tell you. First of all, I went to Sampson, New York. Where were you stationed?
All over. Cherry Point, North Carolina.
So was
Toro.
manure, but that don't make it a station.
What do you want? We told
All over. What, the Charlie
You
Hero
know
we got on our
how
hands.
many bases?
Da-da-da-da-da-da. He's home, folks. Welcome him back. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. He's home. All over. What do you think he and I were doing? He was an ensign going, I wet my pants. And I was a seaman first class going, I don't like fighting. And those other guys went, over here. And Japanese, you are my dear friends, really. I got no...
How many do you know?
Huh? Well,
How many Japanese do you know?
I never knew. I saw one prisoner at the time of the war, and they are now our dear friends. In fact, I love them so much, my kid has all their toys.
I didn't know. That was it.
How many kids you have?
I have 4.
They're going to phone you in the morning. Anyway, and I have 2.
Yes.
And I have 1 in the Philippines. But, hey, the war was on. I was lonely. I ran after a truck. What did I know? You want candy? Like a dummy, I stopped. But primarily because I wasn't bright enough. I put myself down a little bit because respecting Newhart and you, college, I never went to college. I always dreamed.
Well, I didn't mean to bring... I wasn't...
No,
bringing you down by saying...
no, you didn't bring me down. I'm saying it myself. I mean, I need help, doctor. But I always respected education. I really did. I came up from middle-class America without having too much of education. In other words, I was the only guy during the Regents in high school that was caught doing this, and the teacher said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm cheating." And the teacher, who was a lot of fun then, had little boils on the neck, one of those teachers, and went had a beer and said, "You're thrown out of the class." And I blew it. In Nebraska, they didn't have those. You never saw a guy, skipping the woods in Nebraska. Oh, you did, huh? I can't picture that. Sam, where's the tractor? But, I didn't know. I thought they were too busy milking all the time. But, you're a colonel. Wake up, huh? Battle stations, ooga, ooga, ooga. I know you were saying, "I'll be with you in a minute, Alice." But anyway, well, he was married once. Hey, guys, don't face reality. I'm married to a lovely Barbara, really. I'm going to go home tonight. She'll probably be in heat. They're always in heat when you are not ready. Isn't it the truth? I can see now, "Hi, pussycat," and I got to go by the bed and go, "Meow, meow."
Are you still doing that ridiculous game?
Yeah, one night I was a werewolf, but that got out of hand.
Can't believe it. What a build-up. You're great. Now I'll talk to the dummy.
Don,
How are you, Dave?
I'm good. Happy New Year. Good to see you.
Oh, good to see you, Dave. Happy New Year.
Thank you very much.
Happy New Year. Like you got up on New Year's Eve and said, "I wonder how Rickles is." Sure.
Well, I'm always thinking about you a little bit.
Sure you are.
Yeah.
And I'm Adolf Hitler.
Now, wait a minute.
Why did I say Adolf Hitler?
Yeah, now, Don,
You don't have to laugh. Just look at me and you know what I mean.
I heard that you...
Why is he sitting here? Does he have to clean up or something?
No, he wanted to be out here because...
You're Academy Award, everything else, and he's sitting there with a little Jew. Oh, you're not going to go anyplace with me.
Now, listen, speaking of not being in somebody's movie...
Why are you pointing? I'm here.
I see.
Guy thinks he's the district attorney. For crying out loud.
Now, there's this wonderful documentary about your life on HBO.
Correct.
All of your friends. I'm not in it.
Because you hide out.
No.
No, you're in the Midwest sitting there with your child and your girl, and nobody knows what the hell you're doing. That's it.
I'm not.
And you sit there with a cowboy hat going, "I'm not going to be on with that Jew."
No.
Yeah.
Excellent. Anyway, I wish.
What was interesting about Denzel the Doctor, that was great.
Yeah,
Big star, 20 minutes with Denzel the Doctor.
Yeah, well, no, it was. I found it fascinating.
Yeah, well, sure. That's why you got this show.
Yeah. But anyway, I enjoyed the documentary, and it must have been a great experience for you.
It was exciting.
John Landis, the
but
director.
It was a shame you weren't in it, Dave.
I know.
And that's not right, Dave. We've been friends a long time.
Exactly.
And you're not that big that you can't be in it.
I know. Well, I tried to be in it.
Don't beg now. Don't beg.
The guy comes into town and he says, "Okay, I'll be here 2 days." And I said, "Well, I'm not even in town." And he said, "Okay, goodbye."
Yeah, well,
how do you think that made me feel?
I hope bad. And Denzel, you weren't in it.
I wanted to be.
You need to holler at me, Denzel?
We all wanted to be in it, Don.
Denzel won. No.
Quite a film career yourself.
Oh, I'm bigger than him.
Yeah. You worked with Clark Gable.
Remember Clark Gable?
Yes, sir.
Oh, boy. Burt Lancaster?
Yeah.
First movie I ever did. Came on in those days, it was United, and it was a submarine picture. They didn't go on location. I talked to him because I could go someplace with him.
Fair enough.
If he's sweet enough to sit here when I'm on, I got to talk to this man.
I see. All right.
Because it's once a year and goodbye.
I know. I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, this man,
Sure.
one phone call and there we are.
Yeah.
Denzel and Don Rickles.
I don't see that happening.
Like Frank, that's wrong.
Yeah.
It's Rickles and Denzel.
Yeah.
That's right. Because that happened at Radio City Music Hall. It was Don Rickles and Frank Sinatra. You know, we worked together. You remember Frank Sinatra?
Yes, sir.
He was the great. Rest his soul. I say a lot of funny things about him because he's dead.
Yeah.
Anyway. If he were alive, I wouldn't be saying that. I'd be sitting here going, "Walk on, walk on."
Okay, now that's enough. Now, so anyway.
See, when that guy sings, the kids get worse.
Oh, no. You're working with Clark
Why do you
Gable.
keep doing this all the time? You got a little box in your hand? What the hell's there? I think I'm working with a magic guy, for crying out loud. This is a good expression. Do that in a movie.
Yeah. Am I right? His wife and your wife have the same name? Frank's wife and your wife?
What are you, a detective?
Yeah, I'm a detective. That's right.
I mean, you come up with these remarks. They have the same names, don't they? This is a 1-hour show, and this dumbbell comes up, and they got the same name. Let's go back to Dr. Denzel.
It occurred to me that
What a night this has been. Finding out who we know and what our names
That's
are.
right, sure. Now, Denzel was...
There's medication for that, Dave. Man makes $40 billion a year, and he sits there with two major people going.
Denzel was talking about did a movie about a guy who was an organized criminal.
Yes, I
mobster.
saw it. The gangster's
Yeah,
magnificent.
Yeah. Now, did you a long time ago in Las Vegas?
They're all dead. Stop being nervous. They're dead.
Did you have any relationships or acquaintances?
Yes, I did.
Experiences?
I worked. I headlined the Copacabana many years ago, and everybody came in and sat ringside going, "At what time does he go on?" And they all had the little sling guns. They're going, "Oh, the kid better." They had your problem. The kid better be funny. Anyway,
yeah.
so there was one guy, I won't mention his name. He was an important, very well-known gangster. And my mother, God bless her, if she was alive, she would have been great with your mom, because my mother was sort of a Jew pattern. And, you know, my mother was the type of person saying, "Good evening, how are you?" And I go, "Gee, Ma, take it easy. Stop being self-conscious. What's the matter with you? How are you? How are you?" Always like she had a megaphone.
Yeah.
So now, she was very strong, very educated. And we were sitting at the bar, and a note comes over and says, "So-and-so wants to see you." So my manager at the time, Joe Scandori, Elliot Weissman's my manager now. I throw that in so he don't have a nervous breakdown in Florida. He always talk like this. He talk like this. I want to put a feather on the can and make him a bird, for crying out loud. Don, go over, but just talk a few minutes to him, and that's it. That's it. Dave, I'm over here. Could you look over here?
Yeah.
I'm talking, he's looking at the monitor 75 feet away. Anyway, so Dave, so we're sitting there and walk over, and I sit down and say, "Hi, guy, hi, Guido." They're all Guido, Tony, or Carmine.
I see.
There's no Irving or Max. You know. Jews don't do that. We own the club, and we do what they tell us. Anyway, that joke could cost me. Anyway, So we're sitting at the table, and I start to talk, and my mother walks over. She says, "I'm sorry. Tony," we'll say it's Tony. "Tony, darling, there's no conversation. The boys must put the guns on the table." I swear to God. And all of a sudden, cannons come out on the table. All the guns are on the table. She said, "Now talk to him." And I sat there like a moron while guns were sitting there for kind of...
Running late, but I have a favor to ask you.
Who cares? In an hour, they'll shut it off.
Okay. Tell us the story about the time...
If I could. Now he thinks he's a ruler.
Yeah, about the time Frank Sinatra saved Shecky Green's life. Please tell us this story.
Well, all I know is that Shecky at the time, I don't know, you know, it's Shecky's story. They got after him because he was kidding around. He said something about some mob guys, and I don't know, they didn't like it. And it's really not my story. And they caught him in a backstage in a hotel, and they started beating him up. Poor boy, they were beating the crap out of him. And Jilly walked over, and Frank walked over, and Frank said, "I think that's enough."
Larry, Rhinestone Cowboy, it's my favorite.
Now go ahead, destroy my version of Rhinestone
Fine,
Cowboy.
but just don't come in my neighborhood. You're going to get a lot of hugs. Jewish people, we don't go to rodeos.
Really?
We just sit at home and go. Am I dressed wrong?
got a rodeo cowboy and a guy on a highway alongside me here. I feel like I'm some yo-yo at a state institution. That was a funny bit at the... Gee, we laughed back there. The mule died.
The mule died.
I wasn't watching you, actually. I was backstage with Bob Hope. That's America, and I kept saluting him, and he, painted stars on his face and hoisted them. He kept running up and down the hall with his helmet going, isn't there a war? Lonely guy, lonely guy. I'll be off in a minute, Robert. Don't worry. Ever since Cold Blood, if you be a heavy dramatic actor, I think Robert Blake, I don't know, Bob personally, or Bob or Robert, whatever they call you.
Whatever's in your heart.
Fine. Got it. By the way, I hope the parakeet gets well.
It's not a parakeet, it's a cockatoo.
Well, I'm not crude.
We knoweth what goeth on in your mind,
Yes.
so forget
Let
it.
thyself know that thy Red Sea will spread apart. They really believed that our people crossed the Red Sea. 2 Jews went... The German guy went... I didn't know that.
What German guy?
German guy sitting right over there. The one with the helmet and the bayonet.
I see.
Anyway, now don't write letters. That's a joke. Because Ed says, I didn't say it. Ed's always on the end copping out. I didn't say nothing. I'm just a good Irish Catholic. Marine Raiders. That's what I am.
Hey, go.
Ha, gung-ho. Last time you were in church, there was a fire in it. Anyway, well, I don't know. I turn on you because I'm fed up. I said a dumb line the other night. You said something on a Dinah Shore show. Something about Victoria that I was making fun of, who I love. That's his fiancée. She's a lovely girl. Have you seen her?
Yes.
She's a lovely girl. Sells great cigarettes. Anyway, but he made a whole big movie that I picked on his girl and stuff, and I love Ed. We're very close, aren't we, Ed?
We are, Don, yes.
I know you dress up as a girl, but I never figured. Good. Wait a minute. Shine! Anyway, but come on, jump in. You're the interviewer.
Well, I'm
You're
trying
sitting
to-
there in your dumb outfit. You don't know what's happening.
I know what's happening every
The
minute.
audience will make you feel at home. Okay, gang, trick or treat.
Anyway, you play...
Of course. Pardon me?
Tomorrow night in Medical Center.
I'm gonna have a Krella first because I got a truck ride to Detroit. Tomorrow night I'm on Medical Center, and what happened? Pardon me? Why? What a night!
What a night.
What a night.
What a night. To the
I went to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, and all I met is 3 guys running around the room going, I'm a swan. Grace Kelly, who was very wealthy, she didn't show up. She just phoned it in. And when they bring the... Would you bring the broom down a bit? You got sinus? Big star, got sinus. My wife does that when she gets up in the morning. She's got a little nasal drip. And this always happens when I'm ready to make my move. Anyway, ready to make the move, and she goes... Here's a little deep for you. You just put on your cowboy hat and ride away for a half hour. But anyway, real close. No, I got to show you this. So this is true. So Clint, they all go and they go, like I come in, and as you know, Bobby, when you turn around and you're an actor and you're doing a film now, so you're a big actor. And Clint, who was a fine actor, and Chad Everett, Clint Eastwood I was referring to, but Chad Everett turns around and goes, yeah, you look very good. And the doctors from the hospital pull him up. And I go, huh? When we're on the nightclub. Pardon me? What are you, signaling cars? What are you doing? I'm talking to you, and this dummy keeps flagging down cars. I'll take you to Indianapolis. Bobby Allison! Anyway, so I don't know what's wrong with you tonight. Pull yourself together.
Right.
Want me to bring out Bob and have the whole audience stand up and salute? Hope's in the back. Read the commercial. Take your time.
The commercial.
But for a while there, I'm critical. It's touch and go. Little ointment, and I'm skipping around the hospital ward, lifting up the bed, going, hi! You know. Ask him a straight question, he goes, oh.
I did the Playhouse 90. You don't remember Playhouse 90?
I do remember Playhouse 90. I don't remember you
were
on
still
it.
at that time working the gay bars, I think, when I did that. Then No, I did 2
don't knock it. If there's another war,
I
beat
didn't.
the both of us.
I did 2 United States Steel Hours.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What part did you play?
What do you mean? What
Try to
part
read my
did-
lips. What part did you play?
Did you ever take an audition for a screen test?
Yes, I took one with Clark Gable for Run Silent, Run Deep.
That's right. And you got
Which
the
was
part.
a big picture. Yes, I got the part. I wet my pants, but I got the part. What happened was Gable, Mr. Gable, rest his soul, he was something else. They know, you know, as an actor, they were personalities today. Beretta is an actor. Gable was an actor, but they dealt more on personalities in those days. Like we deal with you. You're the Johnny Carson, The Tonight Show, which still says The Tonight Show. It never says The Johnny Carson Show, starring The Tonight Show, which, if it were me, I'd resent it terribly. But I'm sure this will bother you.
You'll never be in a position to decide.
No, no. But I certainly will raise a stink about it. And I know this will bother you. You'll get in bed tonight with your darling wife and go, I should be Johnny Carson. And all of a sudden, pus and foam will come out of the side of your mouth. And suddenly, you'll kill your dog.
I don't have a dog.
Now, you don't have a dog? You'll fake it.
All right.
Anyway, nobody knows that you are very... I'll be off in a minute. I'll be with you in a minute, Bob, and then you can show your funny outfit. Anyway,
To be an actor.
To be an actor, right?
Right,
Well, you know the feeling.
I know.
Look at how you come out. Hey, man! That's what it's about. Like he has a new style. In our day, we came out and said hello. You come out now in the new world and you go, hey, what's happening, baby? Hey! Hey, man! No, man! Man, I don't feel it, man! You know, in our day, my son is going to get out of prison. You know, I'm killing myself and you're getting all the money.
That's the way it
I'm
works.
killing myself and he's sitting here in his trick-or-treat outfit and I'm breaking my neck.
I think I know what you're trying to say.
Fine.
Although I'm not sure.
Fine, I don't really care anymore.
Just you have to emote from the...
Well, Charlie Kramer, report to the booth. Gonna ask their lessons poolside now.
Certainly.
Charles Kramer, run for room 444, Laura.
And you see a guy in the lobby going, what room? What room? And the hooker is going, this room.
And that's what acting is all about.
And that's what acting is all about from the picture Kiss My Bill Stern. Yes, he's in the back going, Takeno Mancano.
Hope he does that.
Takeno Mancano. I wished him luck with his lip. Well, that's it for me. Anyway, I mean, you always with the finger. You must have
Excuse me,
something when you were a kid. No, I know your parents. By the way, I want to say hello to John. I'm the only guy that ever brings that up. Hi, Mom and Dad. The check was delayed, but you will have to live in the pickup for another month. But I'm married 8 years now, and I have a lovely wife. I have the type of wife on the wedding night, she just sat in the room and went, And I put on a party hat and did the ice cream cone trick.
No, he was hysterically funny.
Bob likes a lot of ginger ale, and he gets, you know. Ed didn't do much. He just sat at the table saying, I'm single. Well, Ed, that's nothing to be ashamed of. He was at the table, and he had this lovely girl, right?
I didn't have a girl at the
Oh,
table.
there was a monkey. There was a girl at the table.
No girl.
And twice I went over to Joanna, and I kissed her, and we gave a gift, and you kept kissing me, and I said, not now. It was a long evening.
That. Yes,
it was a long evening. And what the president of the network?
Don Durgan.
Not Don Durgan. He's a lot of fun.
He
just sat in the
Julian
room
Goodman.
and listened to the light. But
Julian Goodman.
the other, Julian Goodman.
He's the president of
President of
National
NBC, who was one. I said, Mr. Goodman, it's nice to meet you. And he went, Mr. Goodman.
Well, they don't get out often.
No,
yes.
it was a nice, and you kept leaning over saying, gee, Mr. Goodman, isn't this a wonderful night? You brown nose. But by the way, I want to thank you for December.
What is this?
You got me doing that. I go to bed at night and I go to the wife, now! I wrap her in the flag. Isn't this great? You're staying up late and everything, huh? With your little Buster Brown suit. Where is that? Where is your clothing store, your business, your factory? That
We have stores all over the country.
Really?
The clothes are
Pardon
sold.
me. Hello, folks.
Clothes are
Treating
sold.
them like peasants. These people live in Ensenada, Encino, 2 rooms, and Figueroa, and you're going, we have factories all over.
And you dumb people come to see me. I am wealthy. I am Johnny Carson. I'm a little farm boy that became a millionaire, and you people are dumb. And I got a beautiful wife and a big house, and little Timmy and 3 sons. There's a wolf in the yard.
Well, I admit
Joanna's going to come into a lot of money. Why do you keep smoking, John? You
What?
gotta cool it with that smoking. You're really going
keeps my weight down. You ought to try it.
Well, hey, I was never thin. That
That's
doesn't
true.
hurt me. No, yeah, you don't have to say, oh, I was never thin. I sit in a tub and the soap goes, oh. Ed and I, we have that kind of body. You got that skinny little body. When it rains, the water misses you. You go to a gym and the barbell goes, here he comes now, Al. You got a bad body, but you work at it, you know.
Well, that's when you sat around Basin Street East, you know.
Yeah, well, that's when I first met you.
That's
Johnny was
right.
at his table going, is the show on? Showtime. And the girl he was with said, oh, yeah. Oh, look at this. Marvin's lighting his Zippo. What happened to your thumb, Ed?
No, it's damaged.
Oh,
John,
fine,
yes.
wonderful.
Did you hear about that?
No.
He was doing his act. He does a thing in his act with
Yeah.
a vegetable slicer. Yeah. And when he was... I knew you'd like this.
Tell me.
I know you like this.
Tell me.
I felt the same way. I said, the dummy sliced off his thumb. What happened? He was doing his act at the Playboy Club, and he's got a vegetable slicer. He does a clever opening thing about buy one of these Morris metric things, and he sliced off a part of his thumb.
You find that very funny, that's it.
And you're a Marine colonel, huh?
Don't you feel safe?
Can you see him in the cockpit? I'm going to land, but I can't find my hand. You dumbbell. By the way, I watched your act in New York, and when you made the premiere singing engagement, and I kid about you, Ed, but I tell you, it took a great deal of courage. As you know, Johnny, you're no... And you did beautifully, really, Ed. I mean it. I really did. Good luck.
Well, you really said something nice.
Look at how the audience is going. What? They're missing their hands. This is a great crowd. Did you see them outside in line going, oh, we're going to see Monty Hall. They didn't even know what this was about.
You're doing something. You're doing
Hold
something.
it down. It's not a rally. Some hockey puck in the balcony's going, gee, I'm not even dressed. I asked you that backstage, and it's the truth. And Ed being a Marine pilot, I really look forward to this because...
Freddie is signaling me.
Well, good, Freddie. That's right. That's your wrist. He's going, Good luck, you, Freddie. We're going to put you in a hot tub and let your duck sink.
So let me do, then we'll talk about that.
Okay, do whatever you want. It's your
Fine.
show.
Here's a word from the most famous wine, the most famous name in tape recorders. Sony.
I said, a Rolls Royce, you know, status symbol. You folks out there, I don't say that like in the sense, but we all have goals in life. Some of you folks, you know, dream someday maybe being in downtown Hollywood. The guy here in the front went, he knows my dream. But we all have dreams in life. And I said to Gene, hey, Gene, look at my new Rolls Royce. And he said to me, could I drive it? And it's front of Chasen's. God's truth. And I said, please, Gene. And he got in, and this is a guy, graduate, MIT, whatever, engineer, going to the moon. God will be with him, a wonderful man. And he said to me, where's the starter? And I said, this dumbbell's going to the moon.
Well, when we came back, he took us for a tour around Cape Kennedy in his car. He drove.
Worst driver.
Worst driver you've ever seen. I talked about it on the air. He's driving, he says, over there is where the rocket is, and we're in the ditch.
And the phone rings, and it's Gene's turn. And I said, in my humor, you know, with that baloney, I go, like I say to Johnny when he calls, or anybody of any prominence, I right away give it, not now, I'm busy. What are you bugging me? Boom, boom. And Carson always goes, okay, and hangs up. And then I say to Barbara, we got to get it back. I need him. Suck his ankles, anything. So, the guys in the band went, what's so great about that? Anyway, the guys in the band don't know they're here. They only look up when Buddy Rich's wrists are working.
Okay, I got to stop here.
Oh, sure.
Take a break.
Do whatever you want.
Okay.
Can I say something as a good friend, John?
Certainly.
You're starting to age.
Right.
And I will give my best.
Would you?
Yeah, and Barbara Cernan and the whole group down there, Aerodynamics and Time and Life, they're throwing all kinds of cocktail parties. They make it like a Mardi Gras. Yeah. And these guys are sitting there in the spaceship going, and we're on the ground going, good luck, Charlie! But and it's quite a trip, you know, because you have to land in Miami, which is a great thing because I get to see my mother.
That's
who's
right.
down in Miami, and she stands on Collins Avenue going, paper.
Yes, that's me.
But, no, I kid about her. You met my mother.
Yeah, she came to the show.
That's right.
Yeah.
When Bob and...
Your mother's been here before.
Yes, and she said to me, she said once in the lobby, she said, "Hi, John," and you said, "Not now, Ma, huh?" And you gave her a couple of dollars, she went away. It was the whole thing. She had a torn sweater and bad gloves. But my mother, you know, I kid about that, but I don't want to get into that. I just want to bring by the way, Mom, not that I brush you off, bless you, because I know you're going to leave me a lot of money. Anyway, you got outside there a Lincoln Continental with a double thing with your name on the door.
I don't have my name on
Yes,
the
you
door.
do. Your name on the door, and Freddie DiCordova, your producer, running behind going, the gasoline's on my lips! You know. And Ed McMahon is outside saying, "I think you need oil." And Doc Severinson's on the corner going, "I don't need his money." You're a millionaire, John.
Oh, come on
Admit it.
now.
You try to play it like you're one of the guys. I've seen you in a bathing suit. Your body lights up. You're rich. Admit it. You go to bed at night. Your wife lays there and goes, "I hear jingling." Can you see the sensor going? What does that mean?
Jingling.
Jingling. He hears jingling in bed. But you're a rich man today,
come on
John,
now.
and be honest. Your wonderful sons, you have a boy in the Navy now, right?
No, he's out.
He's out. Oh. Anyway, our country has a lot of trouble, and your kid quit. That's rich, folks. That's rich. It was a mercy. When I think about it now, why did I pick you? I could have had Biggie's. I could have had Dick Cavitt's uncle, Lou. Lou Cavett needs a lot of work. Hangs around in New York City by the subway saying, "The door's closed." Anyway, Ed McMahon, I love Ed. You know, you became a critic all of a sudden. You keep looking around going, "Is that funny?" I mean, what do you know? You were in the Marine, and with your weight now, you'll never get in a fighter plane. You'll just sit there in the cockpit and go, How long you been a pilot, Ed?
All my life, Don, since I was 1 year old.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Put a rubber band on your neck and take off. Never liked Ed, never liked Ed. You always like him, that's why you don't invite him out.
We're going to take a...
Put this away already! I don't see the humor in that. Look at the one in the back row and, "Hey, that's great, Jay." You got a smart shishi crowd here. Look at, they're all in their underwear.
Well, Don, how have you been? None
of your business.
No, really?
And I don't want to wait that long next time, huh?
You want to come out right away?
That's right. I don't need to watch you work out with your little trick-or-treat stuff. Don't make it, for crying out loud. Bring out a guest and have a little class.
Bring out a guest?
Kira Sedgwick, whatever.
Yeah.
She's backstage now doing push-ups trying to keep her mind occupied. Anyway, good
What
to
was
see
her
you,
name
Jay.
again?
Who cares what her name is? Kevin Bacon's wife. What do I care?
That's it. Well, you're Jewish. That's Kevin Bacon.
What does
so
that got to do with
Well,
what?
I
You taking
figured-
names?
Well,
all
no,
of a
but I
sudden?
figured it's Bacon, and that's a separate...
What is this, a Nazi movie? What's Jewish got to do? Having a night, he's black. Did I make a big thing out of it? Okay, that means I got to go work the border. You heard how they screamed?
Yeah.
You're a wonderful audience. You really are. Snap out of it, huh?
Now, you don't seem like a cruise guy to me.
Why not? Just hang around downtown Hollywood going, "What do you say, lady?" Hey. I like to get the girls in the park on a swing. I told you about this. Went to China.
Who takes a cruise to Vietnam?
Oh, well, no. Our life is going to be this, sitting here all day long. My next guest, you don't do anything, for crying out loud. You sit in the house with your wife, Mavis, going, "My next guest." And she says, "You're home, moron. You're home. Forget about it." Have you ever been to China, miss? You ever been out of your house? No, well, it's a great experience. You sit around, have a lot of tea, and watch the guys going around going, "How do my eyes look?" And,
And it's not...
Oh, hey, there's no voting. There's no voting now. For the money you people are playing, I'm a riot. Crack at the wife once in a while, you know. Well, you have to do that, especially when the ship's on an angle. You know.
Now, how long
I'm
was the
married
cruise?
30 years. I just stand outside on the deck and go, "Are you ready?" Put on a helmet and go right in there.
Really?
That's right. You kids don't know about that. You're too busy putting on those little hats. Anyway,
Now, Don, you're a big sports fan. You're a friend of Tommy
very
Lasorda,
big.
right? Yeah.
Tommy Lasorda, yeah, who's not on the diet anymore, and he's starting to swell up in the dugout.
Yeah.
Just sitting there going, "Wah, wah, wah, wah." And he goes and he leans over and picks up a ball and goes, hey, my can is locked. What are you, a seal? Guy in the front.
So you
go
get
down
a
there-
chance, ask a question.
You want me to ask you which question would you like me to ask?
The one on the top, the one that says they're dumping you for a new guy.
No. You know what we should do? We're at a party at Newhart's house. There was a fire burning in the fireplace.
Yeah.
A log rolled down out of the
And you
fireplace.
said I panicked, which I didn't do.
I picked it up, put it back in the fire.
That's right.
You stepped on your wife going out the door.
Well, of course. Well, she was laying there. In fact, she thought she was a rug. What do I know? But that was the night Frank Sinatra was there. When you're in the company, when you're in the company of Sinatra, if there's a rolling log on your rug, you pick it up and you put it back in the fireplace. Otherwise, he takes your name and beats up your aunt.
He is an intimidating guy.
No kidding.
Because he said to me,
You ever think of being a detective?
No.
Look at how you figure
He said
that
to me,
out.
"What are you drinking?" I said, "I don't drink." "What are you drinking?" I said, "Scotch and soda, scotch and soda." I never had a scotch and soda in my life.
I'm going to tell him you're making fun of him.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah. And we're going to see you on the highway going, I got 2 in the stomach. But Frank's a great guy. You got to be with him. He's great. We had a dinner party the other night. You slapped my wife.
Yeah.
Just to relax. Have you ever been down the locker room?
Yes, I have.
That's an experience.
Yeah,
I went to each locker and I said, how are you? You tell me I'm going to play second base. I'm going to play second base. You tell Tommy. I'm going to play second base. Then you go to the third baseman and you say, how are things? I'm going to be with Tommy second base. And you stand around and I swear to God, you just blow the whistle and they all get a shovel and start to work. But, hey, you don't hear Lou Lipschitz shortstop. You don't hear that. You don't hear Vinny Bombanani on third base. It's usually Miguel Paleta Caseros. I mean, that's what the Mexican guys do. They're good at grounders. Capture this crowd.
Yeah. Fun not a big sports guy.
No.
Mostly Mexican audience tonight.
Well,
Let me ask you.
Don't pick on the Mexicans. They do a great job with my lawn. I got a terrific green lawn, and you're not going to spoil it.
And back then,
One more time, you bank, and you're going to be smiling in a chocolate factory. Doesn't make sense, but they laugh. You don't know what the hell's going on
I know
anyway.
what's going on. I've lost completely.
Here's your whole act. You look like a queer lighthouse. Did you ever look at yourself on television?
No, I'm
Between
not
the
like
chin,
you.
the nose, and the whole damn turning around. All you need is a stick on your can, and you got a puppet show for crying out loud. Max, why do you have to look at the music? Don't you know it by now? I'm looking over at Max, waving to him, and he's going, boom, 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 boom. Look at him. Remember, Mama, Daddy, Mama, Daddy, Mama, Daddy. Bruce Springsteen's kid. Anyway, Bruce Springsteen, he used to work with Bruce Springsteen.
That's right, yeah, for a few years there.
Snap out of it, Andy. Snap out of it. 40 million sidekicks. You got a guy that's dead.
That's not true.
No, it's not true. You're alive, Andy. How do you feel, Andy?
I feel
Tell
good.
him what you told me, how you fed up with him.
That was supposed to be a secret.
Well, be honest. You know you can handle this, and you can get rid of this big, tall tank of water just sitting here going, I live in Boston. Whoopee. We'll have a cup.
Yeah, I'm sick of that I live in Boston
I'm
crap.
sorry, that is my catchphrase.
You got a weird audience. They're here like it's a chemistry class. You people got to enjoy yourselves. You're all sitting going, look at the camera, Lou. Look at the camera. Look at the band. Look at him. Look at Conan. What a night we got in. We got in, boy, and it was free. Wow. Gee, these people got to snap out of it. You've trained them like it's a test.
Tell me, we're so excited to have you here. We really are.
I am excited to be here too. So bye. No, it's really great, Conan. This was the one show I said I wouldn't be on. And Max Weinberg kept calling, saying, I know Bruce Springsteen. Please, Don, come on. You know. Andy, I'm a friend. There's a new thing out called personality.
Yeah. What the heck is that? He didn't deserve that.
Why do you stick up for him? Why, you think he's going to take your place?
I'd like it.
Well, no, you got a good future ahead of you, Conan.
Really? Hey,
tops another year, tops. This show's got another year. It's shaky. I spoke to the guys in the hall. A couple of grips came up and said, how does this guy stay on? And that was the head of the network, Tom.
He's a grip now, I understand.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was a good one, Conan. Anyway, I like your staff, though. They all stand there going, hey, Conan, don't take that. Don't take that, Conan. You're good. You are good, Conan. The old broad knows me. Good to see you, baby. See you in the alley in about an hour.
I love a girl with self-esteem. God bless you, sweetheart. You're wonderful. I want that broad's name and I want to kill. No, I'm only kidding. You're very sweet. Because I watch you. Some of the shows, I watch you on the show. Let me show you when I watch you. Some nights I watch you and you go, you know, Alice, it's wonderful to see you. How's your family and how's your mother? Is your father alive, Alice? Where's your brother, Alice? How are you? Good night, Alice. Boom. No, you're...
All this card says is Rickles comes out, abuses me for half an hour, then leaves.
All I did was pick on Andy.
I know. I've been getting the worst of it.
You're damn right.
I knew this would happen.
Damn right. You're picking on me for no reason.
Oh, God love you, Don. God love you.
I'm in New York, you know, and I'm very happy to be here. I was born and raised here. Mm-hmm. And you're from Boston, right?
That's right.
Yeah, well, does this relax you at all?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot
that
of
Irish Catholic upbringing coming back.
You told the priest everything, huh? Anyway,
no, I don't even...
Well, you got to be like the Jews. You give the rabbi a couple of hundred and he lies to you. Anyway, look at this. I'm doing a show and Max is on the walkie-talkie going, Bruce, is there a job for me? And they got a black brother in the band. God bless you. God bless you, black brother. I said black brother, you went...
He knows he's black.
God bless you. Martin Luther King Day yesterday, baby. Wonderful man, and now you're in the band. Yeah, well, I'm going to speak to Max and move you up a couple of rows.
He starts to get real sweet and everything, and I lean in, and then wham!
Well, what? We don't want to be depressed. You don't want to hear about my problem. You don't want to hear that a bus hit me or something like that, or do you?
I would love to hear that.
No.
Yeah. Let's have it. We're going to do a commercial. I learned that much in 4 years. When we come back, you'll still be here, and we'll all be pals.
Oh, what a night. Cheer up, folks.
It's well known that you're very good friends with Frank Sinatra. How's he doing?
Oh, Frank is going to be okay. He's fine. He's went through, He's had his problems, but you can't keep a great tiger like him down. He was special in my life. He's a great. I think in a lot of people's lives, he's a special man. And if he's watching, and I doubt that, he's probably in his room going to my voice. But hey, folks, don't make me run slides, please. This guy looked over at the other guy and went, oh, is that good, Rose? What did you just say?
You've known him for a long time.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know him 40 years. When I first met him, I said, Frank, you're wonderful, and he slapped me. And, no, he didn't. That's a joke, folks. Is this memorial service? I think it's Flag Day, and Max Weinberger was hit by a bus. Max, snap out of it. You got the job. I spoke to him. You're going to be here a long time. Keeps looking over at the band, and the black guy said, someday I'm going to be the leader. But someday, I must say that Frank has been a great friend to me, and we've had a lot of fun days in Vegas. In fact, one time I was sitting with this girl when I was single. I'm married 31 years. Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
You have a problem?
Yes, I have a problem.
Okay, well, hey.
You want me to show slides?
No.
All right.
Hey, Conan, with medication, who knows?
I've tried it all, Don.
Yeah.
All right.
But you've never been married?
No, never been married.
Oh, good. Well, there's a broad there that's looking for you.
No, it's the same one that you're meeting after the show.
Yeah,
it has little meaning.
Anyway, so Frank and we used to kid around, and when I was single, I always said, Frank, if you come over to my table, we were in the Sands Lounge, and it was a wild night. Everybody was drinking and having parties. And I said, Frank, if you came over to the table and said, hello, Don, it would help me out tremendously. And he went, Don, I said, Frank, please, for me. He said, Don, you got it. And they're playing in the Sands Lounge, they're playing the violins, they're playing, everybody's dancing. And he walks over and he says, hey, kid, how are you? And you, darling, nice to meet you. And the girl went, oh, my God. And I jumped up and said, not now, Frank. Can't you see it with people? Don't you understand? I don't care if your album's doing good. Leave me alone. Get yourself your own broads. I'm with somebody.
You hang out with him a lot, too, when you're on the road.
Well, not really. I run alongside the car. When we were on tour, I used to run alongside the car and say, wait up, Frank. And she kept, leaving me notes, and the wife refused to, I kept moving the medicine away, and the wife kept saying, I'll take it, and I couldn't get near Sharon, but I'm much older than Sharon, but who cares? When the light goes out, it's every man for himself. So,
Joe
right,
Pesci.
Conan, that's right.
I'm doing better, aren't I?
Yeah, when you hear the bell, go to history. Conan got it right, Andy.
I do good. Conan do good.
Attaboy, Andy. Patty cake bacon is mad. I'm Andy. I'm Conan's sidekick. Oh, where's the clown? bozo.
And I'm getting paid the whole time.
Making good money doing that.
You don't, but what you're getting, make a stink. Anyway, Max, snap out of it. You're part of the show, Max.
Everything's you're in the Tropicana in Vegas on February 8th, and you're the official paid spokesperson for Comedy Central now.
Right, which is a lot of fun. It's a great show. You people, if you have sets, you ought to turn it on and see it.
This is a radio show now, Don.
This kind of crowd probably goes to the window at Macy's and goes, huh, turn on the set, I want to see a show.